Hello, this is Rick Mascaro, Executive Director at Lakeshore Center for the Arts in Westfield, New York. Welcome to our Reader's Theater presentations of the 20 semifinal plays of our Juicebox One-Act Play Competition. Over the past 10 months, the competition has narrowed from approximately 200 entries to the following 20 semifinalist plays, including 10 comedies and 10 dramas. Each of these plays are being performed by the Lakeshore Center for the Arts Reader's Theater Ensemble. We hope you enjoy the presentations, and we invite your feedback. Residual Damage by playwright Michael Oakes. Thomas is doing some warm-up stretches before the fight. The stage is bare, except for one stool in the corner of the ring. He steps into the ring and throws a shadow boxing combination.
People think boxing is all about power. Tyson, Frazier, Fury, all could put your lights out with one punch. But that's not what makes a boxer great. No. What makes a boxer great is the long game. Quick jabs and touches, subtle strikes, delivering damage over time, and more importantly, the ability to take damage, 15-round toughness. Because sure, that one punch power could get you, but the real killer is the residual damage, the damage that sticks around, the damage you try not to forget about, the damage from that jab in the first round you don't even think about until the fifth, the damage from the uppercut you thought you mostly blocked until you feel the muscles in your jaw get looser and looser, the damage you can't forget no matter what, the damage you never feel coming until it rushes back up at you. The damage you thought you shrugged off is the damage that will knock you out. The first round is always the easiest, before you get punched. I saw her for the first time in an acting class, the feel-out session. She's cute enough that I'm nervous to talk to her. Throw a few jabs. Try to get her number. Duck some shots. She gives it to me, and hope for the best. And hope for the best. And hope for the best. And then the best comes, eventually, but not without a few haymakers. Don't panic. Relax. Breathe. You've been here before. Everybody remembers their first fight. The fear. The panic. I went in and punched sloppy, and I got hit. I panicked. I got knocked down. That's how it goes.
1, 2.
I took a breath. I was calm. I was still.
3.
No panic. My blood rushes just the same. Everything slowed down and seemed easier. All it took was that one moment, that one breath, that one hope. I got this. I'm confident. I can win this. I will win this. I remember the first time I looked at your brown eyes. Not love at first sight, but jittery. The good kind of fear. I remember the first time you looked into my eyes and guessed that they were blue. And you were wrong, but we laughed. A lovely kind of panic. You asked me to hang out. I panicked. You touched my hand. I panicked. We kissed. I was calm. I was still. No panic. We kissed again. I skipped work because we hung out until 5 a.m. You skipped class to hang out with me in my apartment. I tried to kiss you in my car, but my seatbelt got stuck. You tried to kiss me the night we watched movies and the DVD extras because neither of us wanted you to leave. We drove to Canada. I saw you while on the bridge. You make me feel like a wild child. And you danced to it in that dorky way you always did. I said I love you after a week, and you said you wish I had said it sooner. You moved in after 6 months, and you held me that first night. I was calm. I was still. No panic. I had this. I was confident. I had the one. We joke about canoe cuddling. and the amount of oatmeal you spilled every morning. We'd grocery shop, and I'd joke about the bread you'd buy. And you'd tell me not to buy a whole carrot cake and eat it in one sitting. And you were right. We walked around town and you held my hand. And I hate holding hands, but with you, it was different. Everything was. I asked if I became a boxer, would you take care of me? And you said you'd kiss my cuts until the pain went away. And I said, that's not how that works, darling. You just looked into my blue eyes and we laughed some more. I wanted that kind of care forever. I bought you a ring because you liked it. I found another kind of ring to buy you. Overconfidence in boxing is a sin. Overconfidence in love is supposed to be a good sign. You were my favorite person. And maybe deep down you still are. But I don't know if it's you or the memories I'm in love with. We started drifting. I never came to bed because I was anxious at 3 a.m. And I was anxious at 3 a.m. because I never came to bed. You felt lonely. I didn't want to run you away. I felt lonely. I spent New Year's alone because you were stressed and wanted to drink with all your friends. You'd only say I love you if I said it first, but you'd still say it. You'd still hold my hand, you'd still hold me, and kiss my cuts and make them feel better. All while your stuff started slowly drifting to one closet and I never noticed. You gave me some of my shirts back when I asked why. You said, you'll just want them. You were planning, you had it planned for months. The day before I stayed out in the cold, waiting for someone to get the keys, you locked in your van out, and you said you loved me out of obligation, and I knew it. Something was coming. You picked your spot, and you threw your hook, and said that it was over. You called my friends to hang out with me because you didn't want me to be alone, but still left. You texted me that you're sorry and that you still love me. I said I love you after a week, and you said you wish I had said it sooner. I sang for you. You danced in that dorky way you do. I miss your brown eyes. I wish you'd miss my blue ones. I wish the way you'd call me dork and darling and love. I miss thinking you were the one. I miss you, okay? And I hate admitting that. I hate how you have an effect on me after this long. I hate that I think about you when I'm anxious at 3 a.m. and sleeping in the same bed I never came to.
1.
I hate that you probably hate me. And I hate that I wasn't the one you said yes to marrying.
2.
And I hate that you have a ring on your finger while I'm here on the floor.
3.
And I'm going to stay here on the floor. People always say, it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get up. But the implication underneath is always that you have to get up quickly, because getting up slowly means you're weak. But I'm not fucking weak because I'm not up already.
4.
I let the damage get to me. I never took the time to recover. And the more I pretend to recover, the more I'll end up back here bleeding on the floor.
5.
The more I'll end up crying because of a memory I thought I forgot, but really want to keep forever.
6.
I'm going to look my friends and coaches in the eyes having to say I lost, but I know I won today because I acknowledged it. I understand what happens for the very first time.
7.
I stopped fighting when I needed to stop fighting. That's something I never thought would happen.
8.
I never thought I'd stop fighting. I just thought that this is how it always had to be. The fear, the panic, but it's all about knowing when to take your shot.
9.
Knowing what fights to take.
10.
And knowing when you have to deal with the residual damage.
This has been a Reader's Theater production at Lakeshore Center for the Arts in Westfield, New York, as part of our one-act play competition. Visit our site at lakeshorecenterforthearts.com for additional information.